Hello again, YouTubers and Pokemon fans. 24/7 here again for Pokemon Cards 24/7 with part number 11, I believe this is, of our Black 2 Let's Play / walkthrough video. This video will be kind of choppy because we want to train up for our next gym battle. So there will be stuff not all here because you guys probably want to see every boring battle like we had last video. So, I'll be recording the whole time, so if there's any evolutioner stuff, I'll include it. And even when things level up, I'll just show, like, you know, the little 2 to 5 second thing showing their stat change, so you can keep up with everything that's happening with our team and stuff like that. So, I may not be talking the whole time because I'll feel kind of pointless, but we're going to train up the best we can, and we'll go from there. Hey there, trainer. It looks like you've got energetic Pokemon there with ya. Can I ask a favor? I need to get the workers in this complex fired up. How about it? Help a guy out, will ya? Sure. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. There are some new workers here in the complex. Go get those 3 raring to go. So now I think we need to battle like people like that are up there and complete like a task. So I forgot we haven't actually been down far in here yet in this game, so I played White 2 off camera as well, so I remember what I didn't do on this one.
Alright, time for a Pokemon battle. Let's begin!
You are challenged by youngster Masahiro. Sends out a Lillipup, which is level 13. And I send out my in-training Patrat of level 7. So if we get one attack in here, we'll try a Leer just to make it easier for my other guys before we send this guy out. Hoping he doesn't get one hit knocked out, and he doesn't. So we get a Leer in there just to make it easier for the other guys, because if he doesn't attack, being, you know, half the level basically as the opponent, it's probably not going to do a whole lot of good anyway, so... strongest guys I have right now, level 14 Snivy, 11 Pidove, and 13 Ryalu. He may be able to get the job done, and he's weaker. We want to level him up, so we'll try our level 11 Pidove. Well, I remember I got a new move on one of his last level ups in our previous part of this video. Uses Odor Sleuth on me, and I was identified. So yeah, we've got Gust, Growl, Leer, and Quick Attack. So let's try a Gust. You can see he just barely got into level 11 previously, as he has very little experience right there. So Gust not doing a whole lot. I don't think Quick Attack will do a whole lot more, but let's give that a try here. Get the extra attack in there early. Oh, that was actually pretty darn effective. And it wasn't a critical hit either, looks like. Let's see. Pidove may go down here, but we'll give it a shot. Use Quick Attack. And I think that, yep, that did the trick. Just enough. 124 experience points for Pidove, and Patrat gains 169 and goes to level 8. And you can see his stat changes. And he learns Bide as well. How much money does the little youngster give us here? 208. And I won't show up, but just because we got a couple weakened Pokemon now, I'll run back to the Pokemon Center right away. Alright, let's find our next battle. Let's see. Any of you guys want a battle?
Oh my! Why do you have to... What?
Blah.
Why, you have a Pokedex, don't you? I heard that the newest Pokedex has an amazing function called the Habitat List. Could you use it to show me what kind of Pokemon live in this complex? Oh? You don't have the Habitat List for the complex filled up yet?
I guess not. I think this is another girl.
Sure, I'll be your opponent, right alongside my trusty Woobat.
Hope that's a girl. Oh, yes. You are challenged by Last Dea. She's just got one Pokemon as well, which, as she already stated, is a Woobat. Go Patrat! So let's try what we did last time here. At least as far as Patrat goes, we'll start with a Leer attack. I use Assurance, which doesn't do a whole lot, 10 damage. So we'll hope that if I do one more Leer here, he won't knock me out, so we'll try that. Just to make it easier for whoever I send out next. Ooh, what's Gust gonna do to me though? Ooh, just barely survives. So that worked out. So he lowers defense twice. Patrat is near being knocked out, but we can switch out and probably get him to level 9. Make it a little bit more formidable still. Let's see. I guess we'll go with Pidove again. Just, you know, still behind by a few levels on our Snivy and Ryalu. Try to kind of level them up evenly in a way, but... So let's see. Assurance does 8 damage, so that would give us... can withstand 4 attacks based on that. Ubet's also flying, so Gust probably isn't going to do a whole lot. So we'll just use quick attacks throughout here, I think. See how that does for us. Not bad at all. Looks like we should get him in 3. As in 3 hits, and he should be knocked out. And if he's going to use attacks like Odor Sleuth, that just means Pidove will help his energy more. Almost got him on 2 there, but not quite. And now... of course, quick attack, we attack first, so it also limits the number of attacks we have to withstand anyway. So we knock it out with half of our hit points still intact. And Pidove gains 141, enough to level up to 12. And there's your stat increases. And will Patrat also level up? Indeed, to level 9. And same increases for him as when he went to level 8 on our previous battle. So, Lass is defeated, and I get 208. I think that's the same we got from the youngster. I won't bother going to Pokemon Center this time. We'll find our next battle kind of quickly here. I think there's a few guys up here. Might be some items to find as well. Let's see. You gotta be careful not to fall off up here either. Here we go. Let's battle this guy. I'm happy just to be with my awesome Pokemon. What? A battle? I guess so. I'll play a bit. So I believe this is one of the workers, so this will be the first that counts of the 3 for our little task that we're in right now. You're challenged by worker Mitchell. And he sends out a Patrat. My little 5 hit point remaining Patrat isn't going to do much good here, so we're going to switch him out immediately. I think we'll go for Ryalu this time. So he should have a bit of advantage over Patrat, I think. Again, I'm still kind of a noob when it comes to, you know, types and stuff, like who is really dominant against who and that, but I play him just for fun, not competitively or anything. But hopefully you guys are okay with that. So they use my strategy, using a Leer attack right away. Although I do that because I want to use other Pokemon. My only fighting attack is Counter. And then we got Feint, Quick Attack, and Endure. Not too much damage he'll do to me yet, so we'll start with a Quick Attack. And he uses Detect. So if we had used Counter, it would have been, you know, wasted anyway. Well, I guess Quick Attack is also wasted. So let's try Quick Attack again. Can't really tell if that'll be a 3 or 4 hit knockout if we stick with the Quick Attacks. My defense falls. We'll try a Quick Attack again. Yeah, I think we'll get him on 3 hits here. And he uses Bide, which doesn't do anything right away, so if we can knock him out quick here, Milo will get out unscathed. And we do. Very nice. Gains 85, not a whole lot. Patrat gains 115. And they're going to send in Elekid. I think we'll do the same here. We'll start with Patrat once more. Probably get him to level 10 after this battle. And then send out back Ryalu, and maybe we can get him to level 14 as well. There comes Elekid. Oops, don't want to fight. We want to switch our Pokemon back to our fully powered Ryalu. Because, you know, beat down that Patrat like a boss. Go Ryalu. And they use Leer again. Just like Patrat started off for them. So let's go back to our quick attacking ways. See what we're up against here. Looks like it would be another 3, maybe 4 hit. I don't think that'll do much. 10. Not too bad. Let's try a counter, see what happens. Oh, good. They use an actual attack and not Leer, so it will actually do something. But it failed. Did I forget what counter actually does? I thought when I took damage, I dealt back double the damage. So I'm not sure why it failed, since it actually uses an attack that did damage there. So we'll hopefully knock him out on 2 quick attacks here. Otherwise, Ryalu may be a goner. Ooh, Swift. That, of course, always hits. Down to 6, so if this quick attack doesn't hit, or knock him out, I should say, Riolu may be knocked out. Oh, good. Just enough. So 120 gets him to level 14. Nice. And there's his stat increases, gets the extra in speed. And Patrat gains 163. That, yep, definitely gets to level 10. Might be close to level 11 even. No increase on defense. And that takes care of our first worker. 480 for that battle. So with a couple of weakened Pokemon here, we'll probably run back to Pokemon Center once more. After this, I completely forgot. If I don't work really hard, my Pokemon won't have a chance to shine. Alright, time to get to work. So by beating him, he decides he wants to be, you know, a worker again. Off to the Pokemon Center. Ooh, a wild Growlithe. We don't have Growlithe. We were just trying to get to the next worker. We encounter a wild Pokemon here. And Fire type should do very well in our next gym battle, so we want to capture him. Azrael is very weak. I switched my starting Pokemon here since we level up Patrat a bit. We'll try a Bubble. Should be weak against it, but being that I'm only level 6, shouldn't knock him out or anything. So we'll see how much that does. Wow, basically nothing. Yeah, Azrael, before it evolves, is garbage, basically. Well, let's see if Psyduck can... Well, we'll go with a level 10 Patrat. Something that's a little weaker than Growlithe, but we'll do enough damage where we don't have to, you know, hit it 10 times and likely get knocked out first. So you don't want to knock him out, you want to capture him. So we gotta be careful on what moves we use here. Use Ember on us. 10 damage, so Patrat may only get 2 attacks in here. We will try a Bite attack. Chomp chomp. Not too bad. And they flinched and couldn't move, so we basically get a free attack in now. They use Odor Sleuth on us. We're identified, and we use Bite again. Oh boy. Now the question is, if I bite again, we'd be knocked out. Ooh. We're gonna try a Tackle and hope it doesn't knock him out. Use Tackle. Good. Alright, now we can try throwing some Pokeballs here. Well, first oh! Roar makes us run away completely, not just the Pokemon. So no Growlithe for us this time. That's unfortunate. Well, off to get to the next trainer then. Oh, well, we found another Growlithe right away. So that is cool. Hopefully he doesn't roar us away again, though, because that's no good. Oh, Intimidate lowers our attacks. That makes Azrael even more crappy. So, let's see. Let's try Riolu. So we don't want to knock him out, we also gotta do it kind of quick before he roars us away. So we'll see what happens here. Use Ember, okay, that's fine. I don't really care how much damage you do to me right now. So we will use Quick Attack. Ooh, not what I was hoping for there. I was hoping that would do a little bit more damage. Don't know that we're going to be able to get there here. We'll try a counter. Hope he does a physical attack on us first. Doesn't have to be a physical attack. That is not. So our attack fails. That's why I think the Thunder Shock counter failed, because Thunder Shock is not a physical attack. Now they use Leer. Counter can be great when it works, but it doesn't work a lot. So now I'm not going to use counter, but something else will probably happen instead. Let's try a feint just for fun. We actually get the first attack in that time. That may have done even a little bit less than our other attack that we did. So he's got Leer, Odor Sleuth, the Fire attack, and likely Roar. And Roar's the only one he has not used yet. We'll try Quick Attack again. I use Odor Sleuth. We're going to try one more Quick Attack, and then hopefully be able to throw his Pokeballs before he roars us away. We want this Growlithe on our team. Okay, he used Leer. We should get at least one Pokeball attempt in. Can we capture him? Bag. Pokeballs. We're actually going to use a Great Ball. I just want to capture him here. Great Ball, go! Capture that little Growlithe. 1, 2, 3. Got him! And once we go back to the Pokemon Center, we will add him to our team right away. Maybe we'll replace our Azrael right away. Since we have Psyduck as a water type on our team right now anyway. Extremely loyal to its trainer, it will bark at those who approach the trainer unexpectedly and run them out of town. With attacks such as Roar. And no, we don't give nicknames, it's just how we roll. And he's transferred to Box 1. Very cool, so we got our Growlithe. Now we just gotta get to the last 2 workers to complete the task, and we'll probably end this part after we complete those 2 battles. Alright, here's worker number 2. Working in this complex was my dream, but now that it's come true, I've got everything I want! What? The foreman said so? Okay, fine. We just have to battle, right? Yes, you do, sir. Yes, you do. And we will take you down! Worker Isaac, also with 2 Pokemon. First one is Magby. A baby fire type, or pre-evolution. However you want to reference it. Much like our Azrael here. Just for fun, we'll use Tail Whip anyway, lower his defense here. And hope that he can't damage us in the meantime. They lower our defense as well. Well, before I lower theirs, actually. We'll try one more, actually, for good measure here. Will Ember knock me out, actually? Close, but does also burn me. So, that may mean Azrael is a gunner. Okay, burn only did 2 damage. Being that he's a fire type, I forget what attacks he has, but we're going to try our level 7 Psyduck here. See what happens. Go Psyduck. Cloud 9. Effects of weather disappear. He's a Smog, and I avoid the attack. My only water type move is Water Sport. I forget that does damage. I'm horrible. We'll try it. I think it, like, makes the field, like, wet or something like that. We'll see. Use Water Sport. Rains down. Fire's power was weakened. And that's it. So, I guess no real advantage here to using Psyduck, despite being a water type. See how much Scratch does. We have done 2 Tail Whips on him anyway. But I'm going to assume Psyduck's not going to get the job done here. Yeah, I don't have to do, like, 8 to 10 Scratch attacks. So, let's just go to a Beat Stick. We'll go with our level 14 Ryalu. Psyduck, come back and go Ryalu. To our 11 fort. Yeah, 11? Did I say 11, 14? Our level 14. Alright, so let's just try some quick attacks here. Because counter often gets me nowhere fast. Wow, that quick attack almost knocked him out. Awesome. Does not burn me. And a quick attack will finish Magby off. We may just keep Ryalu out here just to, get the job done. And increase Ryalu's chance of leveling up or getting closer anyway. Azrael gets to level 7. Still far off. Gains 3 hit points. Not much else. Ooh, wants to learn Water Gun. Hey, that's actually an attack that can do something. Yes, we will replace a move. We will get rid of... We'll get rid of Splash. The user just flops and splashes around to no effect at all. So yeah, no power, no accuracy. We'll get rid of Splash. That seems like a wise idea there. So 1, 2, and ta-da! Forgot Splash and learned Water Gun. Psyduck gains 130. Oh yeah, wait, 3 Pokemon out that game. Or that match, whatever. Gonna send out Coughing, eh? Well, we'll just see what we can do with Ryalu. Maybe Ryalu can get him close to being knocked out, and then I can have a weaker Pokemon finish it off. So, we'll keep on with Ryalu. Maybe I'll get the job done, or at least get him close here. We'll just use our trusty quick attacks here. Not as much that time. 3 damage on their Assurance. Let's try a Feint Attack. I don't think we'll do much more, if any, but... try stuff out here. Yeah, that did not much. That should, yep, knock me out. And I still got a good amount left. Patrat is up to level 10, but he's already taken 10 damage since we last went to Pokemon Center. We'll see if Pidove can finish things off here, who's also level 12. Same as our opponent Coughing here. And we will try our quick attacks with our Pidove. And see if we can knock out first. Although if we get poison, that's going to make things a little harder. Which, well, it poisons us but doesn't do any damage besides that on the actual attack. So, it's not as devastating as it could be. Hopefully knock him out here with one more quick attack. Otherwise, maybe our Psyduck can finish the job all on his own here. This one will hopefully do the trick though. No, not quite. But Assurance is not going to knock us out. Nor will the follow-up poison. So, assuming quick attack gets here, we are good. And down goes Coughing. 245 for Pidove. Takes it all the way from a low level 12 up to level 13. Pretty standard increases there. And doesn't get much into level 13 right away. Is this what it means to face reality? And we get 480 for winning once more. So I think now we need to get the Pokemon Center again, as we have a lot of weakened Pokemon. And then we'll find the third worker. I came to this complex, my Pokemon could accomplish a lot. That means that as a trainer, I have to work like crazy. So yes, get back to work, sir. And we're gonna go get to the Pokemon Center. Alright, we're on our way to our third worker. The worker's down below, but we're gonna battle the youngster up here first, as we have to jump down to get to the worker. Just so you know, I switched out Psyduck for Growlithe. And Growlithe does have an item with him, which we're just going to take, and it's the Rostberry. You can't see X on the bottom of the screen, unfortunately, but we receive the Rostberry from Growlithe. So right now we have Azurill, Snivy, Pidove, Patrat, Riolu, and Growlithe. And everyone is level 10 or higher, except for Azurill, who is at level 7, who will keep as our trying Pokemon, and hopefully get up another level or 2 here. So,
I'm gonna get a lot stronger so I can impress Roxy.
yeah, that's what he says. You are challenged by youngster Waylon. And he sends out Patrat. Level 13 Patrat. Well, let's not mess around here. We're not even going to do any tail ups. We're just going to switch out right away. We're going to give Growlithe his first battle experience with a trainer here. And just FYI, Growlithe actually does not have Roar, so that was not anything we had to worry about in our last battle. So we send out Growlithe. He uses his Intimidate. And Patrat's attack is lowered. And our attack's accuracy falls as we get sand attacked. Boo. So his attacks are Ember, Leer, Odor Sleuth, and Helping Hand. Let's go with our Ember. And they avoid the attack, unfortunately. And we take 6 damage from Bite. And now he's going to use up Bide, which takes a couple of turns to actually do anything. Ember, pretty decent. Looks like it'll be a 3-hit knockout with Ember. Storing energy. We may have to be hit by that Bide first, though. Especially if he's going to avoid more of our Embers, thanks to that earlier sand attack. And he unleashes the energy, which does 24 damage. Not too shabby. Well, let's see if we can get him knocked out here. Otherwise, we'll have a weaker Pokemon finish the job. Well, he uses Bide, so he should hopefully not get this Bide off before we knock him out. Ember goes through, and Patrat goes down. Growlithe gains 100 experience, needs a lot more to get level 14 though, looks like. And Azurill grows to level 8, gains no special attack or attack, gains 2 hit points. Hit points seems what he, or she, I forget, gains the most, the quickest. Aha! It can't be true! 208 for winning. So that takes care of the youngster, and now let's take out the third worker, and then we will call it an end for part 11. Every day is the same. I get bored when things don't change, so I don't mind battling you. Two Pokemon again, worker Nathan. And he's got a Riolu, just like us. His is level 12, so a little bit weaker than ours. Start with the Azurill. We're going to try to get in one Tail Whip. Well, let's just see what our Water Gun can do with our weak little Azurill here. He uses Endure, which means he can't be knocked out on this attack, which he sure as heck isn't going to be anyway. We use Water Gun. Water Gun to the face. Well, okay, it was a critical. I was going to say it's better than our bubble, but still, since that was a critical hit, quite weak. Let's try one more Water Gun. Wow, we actually get the first attack in? Interesting. Uses counter, but it fails. Let's just use Water Gun until it actually does damage to us, which is now. Faint does, well, just 7. We'll be risky here. We'll do one more. I don't think Azrael can go all the way here against Ralu, but you never know. Down to 13. One more. Quick attack. Down to 4. So yeah, he won't quite get the job done, but pretty darn good job here. Let's try our next weakest Pokemon in Patrat. If Patrat doesn't finish the job, we're going to let him get knocked out, just so the experience points don't get thinned out on the distribution as much. Otherwise, they'll go just to Patrat and Azrael. So they use counter, but of course it fails, because I just sent him out. We got Tackle, Bite, Leer, and Bide. We'll try Bite. They use Endure first, so we won't be able to knock him out on this attack, no matter what. But it doesn't matter, as it's not very effective. So we'll just try a plain old Tackle. And that does the trick. So Patrat gains 119, Azrael gains 140, and goes to level 9. 2 more hit points, no more attack points again. His attack is still at 8. Woohoo! Can't wait till he evolves. And Lillipup on the way in. Yeah, we'll switch back to Azrael, I guess. And we'll see if Patrat can finish it after that, but it'll be harder since we're switching into him. Consider keeping Patrat out there to see if he could knock it out all on its own, but we gotta give Azrael all the chances at experience points here as we can. And against trainer battles, that's our best opportunity to do so. With only 6 hit points left, we're not gonna try anything with him though. So we're gonna go straight to Patrat. We're gonna try a Bite attack for our first move. They use Odor Sleuth. We're identified. Bite attack! After his tackle. Which does, wow, 15 damage. That's not a good sign. So Patrat's not gonna get the job done here, but we want Azrael to get as many experience as we can, so we're just gonna try getting our Bite in, and hope for the best. They use Bite as well, which doesn't knock us out. So put another dent into them. And we'll try a tackle, but we probably won't get it off. Yeah, they use Bite. That'll finish off our Patrat. With a little bit over half of their hit points left. Maybe exactly half. Our weakest Pokemon that's not about to be knocked out, which would be Growlithe and Azrael, will be Pidove at level 13. So we'll go with that. So we got 4 Pokemon. Well, 2 at 13, 2 at 14. And then we got Azrael at 9 and Patrat at 10. So we got Gust and Quick Attack. Let's try a Gust. They use Odor Sleuth, so I think if we had a type advantage there, that would kind of eliminate that. Still not too bad. Just to get the first attack in there, we'll do Quick Attack, and hopefully that will finish it off. And it does. Lillipup is, well, knocked out, faints. Pidove gains 93, Azrael gains 125, Worker Nathan is defeated. Speaking of which, it's been quite some time since I last had a Pokemon battle. We got 480 for rain, just like with all the other worker battles we had. It's okay if every day is the same when I'm working at this complex. It means there aren't any problems. That's a good outlook. So we may encounter 1 or 2 wild Pokemon here, but we're going to get to the guy who told us about these 3 guys and see what he's got for us. Here's a Magnemite, which we don't have yet, so we might as well try to capture him. May be useful later on. It's not going to do a whole lot, but let's try to get a Water Gun. We're not going to knock him out, so gaining experience points doesn't really matter here. We avoid their attack. We use Water Gun, which, yeah, does a sliver of damage, to say the least. They use Supersonic, which we do not avoid this time. And we become confused? Yes. But we do not hurt ourselves. We use Water Gun again. Not a whole lot. So let's switch out right away. We will go with Pidove. Still has all of his HP. You're in charge, Pidove. And Magnemite uses Tackle, which does just 6 damage, so that's a good sign for us. We'll try some quick attacks here. Not a whole ton, which is okay. We don't want to do too much damage here and risk knocking him out early before we can throw our Pokeballs. Although I don't like being confused, because that can just slow things down further. Not very effective. We avoid the attack. We'll do at least one more quick attack here. But we hurt ourselves in confusion. Boo. And sorry if you guys missed anything. I just noticed my video I'm recording right now is only at 45 seconds in, so the camera somehow stopped when we started. Must have like a 30-minute recording limit, because I think it was around that, but just started the next one, so hopefully you guys didn't miss anything. Sorry if you did. Try a quick attack here again. Trying to capture this Magnemite in case you missed that. Alright, looks like we should be able to safely do one more quick attack and not knock him out. Just to help our chances of capturing him with just a lone Pokeball. But hurting ourselves in confusion doesn't help things at all. I'm already confused, silly. You need a trainer to point you in the right direction here. I snap out of my confusion though. Use quick attack, get him into the red. They use tackle on us, which will get us down to 5 hit points. Alright, Pokeballs. Pokeball, go! Get that ballish shaped guy into our ball. 1, 2, 3. Right in the bell, he's caught. Magnemite was captured. That is data to our Pokedex. The electromagnetic waves emitted by the units at the sides of its head expel anti-gravity, which allows it to float. No nickname for you. And you can go to our box where our recently departed Psyduck is. Not departed as in dead, departed as in we transferred out for our Growlithe. Try to get out of here. Yay. Avoid any more wild Pokemon so we can wrap up this part here. What's our reward here, good sir? Hey! Yeah, did it, didn't ya? This is a token of my thanks. And we get TM94 Rock Smash. Put in our TM. Complex is lively because everyone is so fired up and ready to go. So that is what we get. And that will do it then for part number 11. Please subscribe if you have not already done so. Give this video a big thumbs up for another great part of our Black 2 Let's Play / walkthrough here on Pokemon Cards 24/7. Check out ToyGamingEmporium.com for all of your Pokemon cards and our toy and gaming needs, as well as our Amazon store. You can find links for both of those in the video description box below, as well as links to our Facebook and Twitter. I know this part was a few days late because of the holiday. We should have part 12 up next Wednesday. We'll probably show less fights because I think there's only 1 or 2 more trainers hiding down there in the Virbank complex. So we'll only show those battles and any key parts of our normal battles. And then after that, we'll do our gym battles. So in part 12, or at the latest, part 13, we will likely have our next gym battle. So I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next video.